Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, oh. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, ay, oh. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, ay, oh. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, nay, nay. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, nay, ro. Ay, ay, oh. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Ay, 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 ay. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Oh, ah, da, 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 da. Oh, ah, na, 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 na. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, na, 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 na. Ay, ay, oh. Ay, ay, oh. Come up and join me by the candles. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, don't be shy. Ay, oh, ay, 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 ay. Oh, ay, 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 oh. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, nay, nay. Ananay, nay, nay, nay. Ay, 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 ay. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, nay, nay. Ananay, nay, 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 nay. Ay, ay, oh. Shabbat shalom, everyone. We made it. We're here. We got here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Noah. I'm the music prayer leader here. Usually I'm sitting over there, and Rav Claudia, or one of our other amazing leaders, is in the middle, but tonight you just got me. So happy we are all here to welcome Shabbat together, to welcome each other into community, just to get a little bit more present. Shabbat is such a gift. And I don't know, all week I feel like I'm always asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Did I finish my to-do list? Did I get all the things done? And then on Shabbat, we just get to drop the T. and ask, are we here yet? Are we here yet? Can we just be right here in this present moment? So in a moment, we'll light candles together and bring in the light. Let's take a minute just to feel our feet on the floor. Maybe take a deep breath together. Holy One of blessing, your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. Holy One of blessing, your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. We take together 3 times from the light of Shabbat candles, and we say the bracha, the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam. Eloheinu melech haolam. Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. Greet someone you don't know on our way back to our seats. Shabbat shalom. So on this beautiful summer Shabbat, we have some folks who are here every week, some folks who are here for the first time. So I'll just say we'll start on page 2, and our practice here at TBZ is we sing usually 1 line or 2 from each of the Psalms. So we get each of the days of the week, and I'll guide you through a guided meditation for each of the days of the week. And the invitation really is to feel free, to sing, to dance, to sit in silence. Whatever you need is welcome here. You're welcome here just as you are. And those who are here every week will attest to that, I think. So we'll start on page 2. Higalena, the first line of the 4th stanza. Higalena, the 4th stanza at the bottom of page 2. Oh, So I don't know about you, but I need some help to transition from the week into Shabbat. And it feels like each of these sets of words, each of these rituals is yet another doorway in a series of doorways into Shabbat, another window, another threshold. First the candles, and then each of these psalms, one for each day of the week, and then the Chadodi, and then Mariv, and then Kiddush and Motzi. Each of these, another doorway into Shabbat, another opportunity to step across the threshold. So we'll start our 6 psalms for each 6 days of the week, starting on page 3. And I also just I realized I didn't welcome those who are joining online on YouTube, from home, from your walk, from your kitchen getting ready for Shabbat, or from your hospital bed, wherever you are. Welcome. We're so glad you can be with us. So we'll start on page 3 with Psalm 95. But our practice at TBZ is to take a few moments between each psalm and sit and recall our week a little bit. I don't know about you. For me, it feels like a little bit of a blur this week. And the idea is to go day by day through the week, trying to think of one thing from that day we want to lift up. And if something comes up that we don't want to lift up, to really let it go. To let be in the past what we need to let go, and then to find some moment of sweetness, if there is one, that we want to lift up from that day and recall and bring a taste of it into Shabbat. So we'll start with last Saturday night, as we left Shabbat last Saturday night into Sunday. Yom Rishon. Page 3. Lechu neranena l'Adonai nariya le'tzoyisheinu nekadma fanav betodah bizmirot nariya lo edidaidayambo edidaidayo edidaidayo edidadadada deninainainayo edidaidayo deninainainai edidadadado Yom Sheni, Monday. Top of page 5. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shir chadash, shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shir chadash, shir chadash. Oh, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, kol haaretz, kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, kol haaretz, Shemo, oh Baruch Hu Shemo, ay 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 Shiru Adonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Baruch Hu Shemo, oh Baruch Hu, ay 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 Shiru Adonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Baruch Hu Shemo, Baruch Hu Shemo, ay 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 Shiru Adonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Baruch Hu Shemo, oh Baruch Hu. Yom Shlishi, Tuesday. Page 6, the last two lines in the bold. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, la, la, ya, na, na, ya, la, la, ya. Oh, ay, 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 ya, la, la, ya, ya. Ay, ya, la, la, ya, la, la, ya, la, la, ya, oh. Yom Revi'i, Wednesday. Page 8, in the middle, in the lightly bolded, Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Sing to Yah with strings and a songful voice. I invite you to really just open up. Take a deep breath. Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Oh, Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Zamru Adonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Oh, Zamru Adonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Zamru Adonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Zamru Adonai Bechinor, Bechinor V'kol Zimra. Yom Chamishi, Thursday, yesterday. Page 9, at the bottom in the bold. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Lehar Kodsho, ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Yom Shishi, Friday, today. Ideally, Yom Shekulo Hachanal Shabbat, a day full of preparations for Shabbat, ideally. What even happened today? The bottom of page 10, the last line. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo b'shalom. May God give God's people strength, courage, and may God bless God's people with peace. Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai So here we are, the moment of welcoming Shabbat, another doorway, another portal, another threshold. And it's our practice here at TBZ that when we get to the last stanza, we all go out as we're able to the stairs to Beacon Street, not only to welcome Shabbat in as she comes to greet us, but also to bring Shabbat out. As we bring Shabbat in, also to bring Shabbat out to the world, because the world needs Shabbat. If the whole world kept some kind of Shabbat, I don't know, like there would really, something big would change, right? Fewer greenhouse gas emissions, more restfulness, peace, like really there would be a lot. Like it could be a big change in the world if everyone in the world kept Shabbat, even just for 1 week. It would be very powerful. So we bring Shabbat out to the world because the world needs Shabbat. And we bring Shabbat in. Page 12. Anything left from the week? Now's the time to take off those backpack straps. Let it go. Lecha dodi likad kala pene Shabbat nekavela lecha dodi likad kala pene Shabbat nekavela shamar bezachor beni borachan ishmianu el ameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet ve'litilah lecha dodi likad kala pene Shabbat nekavela lecha dodi likad kala pene Shabbat nekavela likad Shabbat lechu ben elcha lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat lekabela lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat lekabela lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela itnari me'afar lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela itoreri lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala yalalai pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala yalalai pnei Shabbat nekabela lo tevoshi velo tikalni ma tishtochachi Teni v'achtechesu ani eyami v'nimnetai al tila lecha dodi likat kala yalalai pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala yalalai pnei Shabbat nekabela ve'hayu limshisa shosai ve'rachaku kal mevalai yasis alai Elohai kimsos lev ve'ahava lecha dodi likat kala yalalai pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likat kala yanenai pnei Shabbat nekabela yamin ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תריצי על יריש בין פרצי b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat lecha doti li Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Boi v'shalom ateres bala gam besimcha uvetzala otoch emunei hamsegula bo ichala bo ichala lecha doti li Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat lecha doti li Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We turn to the Psalm for Shabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai l'zamer shimcha elyon. It's good to give gratitude. It's good to be grateful. What are you grateful for right now? Think about it. What are you grateful for? And then put it into this chant. Tov, page 15 at the top. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. Page 16, 3 lines from the bottom. Edotecha, Edotecha, Emnu Meod, Veitcha Nava Kodesh. Edotecha, Emnu Meod, Veitcha Nava Kodesh. Adonai leorech yamim. Adonai leorech yamim. Adonai leorech yamim. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Rav Claudia usually stands back there for the Zvar Torah, but it feels too formal right now, so I'll just stand here. So as yet another doorway, I just wanted to share some thoughts on this week's parasha, Parashat Pinchas. So as I sat with the parsha this week, I saw two key moments of generational transition in this parsha. It's possible that I was drawn to these moments given that I spent last weekend visiting my mom's side of the family in Toronto. The trip was full of family time with my Bobby and Zadie and aunts and uncles and cousins and friends. We took the obligatory annual trip to the house where my mom grew up and to the many different bagel shops and old-time Jewish bakeries that had walls full of pictures from the 20s. Around the Shabbat table, with many generations of family present, I listened to my Zadie as he told some of the same wonderful stories from his childhood, growing up speaking Yiddish, helping out his uncles Yekel and Itcha at their chicken shop, and selling newspapers to help his struggling parents during the Depression. As I listened to these stories and looked around the table at all these generations of family, I thought both about how much had changed over the years and also how much hadn't. In this week's parasha, we encounter the famous story of Benot Tzlofchad. Say that 3 times fast. Benot Tzlofchad, Benot Tzlofchad. The 5 daughters of Tzlofchad, and they're named actually. We get some women's names. It's like a big deal, unfortunately, in the Chumash. Machla, Noah, Chogla, Milka, and Tirza. And they come before Moshe, and all of the people, it's like the priests and all the heads and everyone and the tent of meeting and Moshe, and these 5 sisters all come before all of these people, and they present their case, which is like this. Our father has died and had no sons. We have no brothers. But we want to receive our father's inheritance. Why should it go to someone else? We should be able to get it. And that clearly wasn't the custom at the time. So Moses, as a good leader, he's like, I think this is a little above my pay grade. And Moses takes it straight to God. And God comes back right away with a response in the affirmative. And he says, the case of Benot Tzlofchad is just. And not just in this case, but God then gives us a precedent that explicitly saying that for all future cases, the same ruling will apply. That if a father dies, his inheritance, and he only has daughters, his inheritance will go to his daughters. So this passing of Tzlofchad's inheritance from one generation to the next, it spurs a need in his daughters, and even actually for God, to imagine some new possibilities. And then to actually institute reforms to make a more just and egalitarian society. So I think we learn from this that sometimes a generational shift raises new questions and opens up opportunities for new ways of being. Our second moment comes as Moshe realizes that his time is limited and the people need a new leader. So Moses says to God, Yifkod Adonai Elohei Ruchot l'chol basar ish el ha'ida, asher yitzeh lifnehem v'asher yavo lifnehem, asher yotzi'em v'asher yevi'em v'lo tieh adat Adonai kitzon, asher en lehem ro'eh. Let God, source of the breath of all flesh, make accountable someone over the community, who shall go out before them and come in before them, who shall take them out and bring them in, so that God's community may not be like sheep who have no shepherd. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe, Kach lecha et Yehoshua bin Nun, ish asher ruach bo, v'samachta et yadecha alav. So God answers Moses, take yourself, Yehoshua, son of Nun, a person in whom the Spirit moves, and lay your hands upon him. Ve'emadata oto lifnei Elazar HaKohen, lifnei kol ha'edah, v'tzivita oto le'enehem. Have him stand before Elazar the priest and the whole community and commission him before their eyes. V'natata mehodecha alav, lema'an yishme'u kol adat b'nei Israel. And give him some of your hod, it says, your splendor, your majesty, so that the whole Israelite community may obey. Moses did as God commanded him. He took Joshua, had him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole community. He laid his hands on him and commissioned him as God had spoken through Moses. So here we have a transition of leadership from one generation of leader to the next generation. And as we come towards that, Moshe asks questions that are familiar probably to many leaders. He says, when I'm gone, like, who's going to show up early to set up? And who's going to stay late to clean up afterwards? Who's going to hold the larger vision in mind? Will everything that I've worked so hard for just fall apart? So God tries to comfort Moses and gives him a clear successor and a clear ritual. This guy, do this thing. Joshua, he's your guy. The Spirit moves within him. If you personally put your hands on his head with everybody looking, the people will follow. So both these transitions across generations and this transition that we're making now from the week into Shabbat, generational transition, week to Shabbat transition, they're both transitions of time, though perhaps on different scales. Each of these moments in our parsha can teach us about how we get to transition here into Shabbat. Like Benot Tzlofchad, we can imagine new possibilities for ourselves and our people at this moment of transition. And like Moshe and Yehoshua, we can lean on our rituals to guide us in the sometimes murky moments in the sometimes murky waters of transitional moments. So as we move now into Mariv, we can let the words of our Sidur open us up and usher us one more step over the threshold into Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. I'm sorry about the microphone popping a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I can't fix it right now, but I'll fix it before tomorrow. There's probably just a knot in here somewhere. Yes, I can feel it. Okay. In a minute. Well, you know what? We'll take a moment of meditation and I'll fix it. Okay, we rise as we're able on page 19 for Ma'ariv. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. You may be seated. Asher b'vrom ha'rivim. B'chokhmah potech sharim u'mitfana mashanitim u'machaliv et hazmanim meseder et ha'kochavim. B'mishpartem harkek etzano b'riyom v'layla. U'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla. U'mabdil ben yom u'ben layla. Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam. Tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Amari v'aravim. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael chavta, page 20. Torah u'mitzvot zruyim mishitim utalim. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם ניות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. We continue on our own on page 22 and 23 with interpretations on page 24. Adonai Elohechem emet. Page 25 in the middle. Umalchuto v'ratzon kiblu aleihem, Moshe Miriam u'bnei Yisrael, v'chanu shira, v'simcha rabba, v'amru chulam, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora teilot osef ele, Malchutcha rovanecha bokeyam lifnei Moshe, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed, v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, u'galom yad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai, Gal Yisrael. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom. Page 26. In the bold at the bottom. Ufros aleinu sukkah, shalom echa, ufros Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו, על כל עמו ישראל הירושלים, ועל כל העולם. We rise as we're able, embody your spirit, page 27. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. In a moment, we'll say Chatzi Kaddish on page 28, and it's our custom at TBZ for the Amidah, which we'll do silently, to find a different place to stand in the sanctuary, inspired by our beautiful faith quilts representing Chesed on my right and Gevura on my left. Chesed, loving kindness, overflowing love, and on my left, Gevura, strength, boundaries, and in the middle, the balance of Tiferet. So if you need a little bit more chesed, a little bit more loving kindness, you can come over here. If you need a little bit more strength, a little more boundaries, if you're looking for the balance, you can come in the middle. And if you want to face Yerushalayim, if you want to face Jerusalem, it's that way, to the right. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divra chiruteh V'yamlich malchuteh B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael Bagala, bagala, uvizman kari veimeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach, leolam leol me'al maya. Yitbarach, yitbarach ve'yishtabach, mitbar vitromam. V'yidnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Dekudesha berichu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tush v'chata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imeru. Amen. Silent Amidah is from page 29 through 39. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. We rise as we're able for Aleinu, page 44. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו עם גויי הארצות, ולא שמנו עם משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו עמהם, וגורלנו עם כל עמונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. You may be seated. This week, we commemorate the yahrzeits of Martha Biller, Yael Elstein, Saul Goldwasser, Avraham Guttmacher, Joseph Kaboi, Donald Callett, William LeBlanc, Paul Michael Pincus, Bernard Rosenberg. If you're observing a yahrzeit or in a period of mourning, or your custom is to rise for Mourner's Kaddish, please do so in body or spirit as you're able. Page 48, Kadisha Tome, Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal ve'yitkada shemei rabbah, ve'alma divrach yurtei ve'almich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen, Gehe Shmei Rabba Mevorach Leolam Olmei Almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal Shemei Dekudesha B'richu, ve'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. You may be seated. Shabbat shalom, everybody. We've got a few quick announcements, and then we'll bless each other and Kiddush and Motzi and be on our way. So it's so wonderful to be here together. A small but mighty crowd on this beautiful but a bit hot summer evening. So a couple things that are coming up for TBZ members or those who want to become. It's time to renew your membership. It's summer. And so call the office. There's postcards. All the things are in your email. And summer's here, so things are a little slower. But coming up on July 28th and August 18th, we will not have Kabbalat Shabbat here. We'll have Kabbalat Shabbat in Griggs Park, like 2 blocks that way. It's a beautiful, so July 28th, that's in 3 weeks. And then August 18th, same time, 6 p.m., Kabbalat Shabbat in Griggs Park, and then bring a picnic blanket and picnic basket to enjoy dinner together if you want to stay for that. Coming up also is Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av. The service will be here on Wednesday, July 26th at 8:30. We'll have some quiet singing and reading of Eicha, holding space for that day. And in case you didn't know, we're going to Costa Rica in February as a congregation. Those who want, it's a contemplative retreat with Rabbi Marcelo Bronstein and Karina Zilberman and Rav Claudia. Spots are open still, but limited. So if you want to go to Costa Rica for a contemplative retreat in February with TBZ and Rabbi Marcelo and Karina, don't hesitate. Make your plans. And as always, bring vegetarian soup and crackers for family table to help end food scarcity in our community. So in a moment, we'll come, we'll bless each other, we'll make kiddush and hamotzi, and then welcome you to schmooze for a little while out on the steps. There's some little bit of snacks if anybody's really hungry before they get home for dinner. And just such a joy to be here together for Shabbat. Thanks for bearing with me on my solo Shabbat here. And what a joy to be able to sing and pray together. Welcome Shabbat. So come close. Everybody come close. Let's make a little circle and connect, and we'll bless each other. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha, ve'ichuneka Yisa Adonai panav elecha, ve'yasem lecha Shalom, ve'yasem lecha Shalom, 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 ve'yasem lecha Shalom, 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 ve'yasem lecha Shalom, ve'yasem lecha Shalom. Do you want to grab the other stuff? Yeah. Thank you. Sure. Whatever works. Savrei Chavirai. Let's try that again. Savrei Chavirai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shavat kodsho v'avav ratzonin chilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit Ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim Ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta im kol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha Be'ava uvratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat Amen. L'chaim, l'chaim. All right, we'll do a quick hand wash. I'll just do it over here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Towels flying. Okay. Oh, don't want the plastic. All right, we connect to the challah or to someone connected to the challah. And we say together, connect, connect, everyone connect. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom. No, you're great. Let's sing a last little thing. Here we go. Oseh shalom nimromav. Ya'aseh shalom naleh. Shabbat shalom to the people at home, wherever you are, Israel. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru, imru, amen. Ooh, hey, la 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 la, la 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 la. Shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru imru amen oh ve'imru Shabbat shalom. Have some more challah. We can take it out with us. Someone can take it home. Shabbat shalom. Ruchati. Oh, great. Let me turn this one on.